So first things first, Girls Frontline EOS. Okay, so this is not Girls Frontline 2, the one that's coming out soon, right? This is Girls Frontline 1, the one that's been out for a while. Now this is announced in CN in particular, right? I saw this and I was like, wow, is it finally time? So let's just briefly glance through. Since the public beta, Girls Frontline has been with Commander more than 8 years. 2016. This game has been around since 2016. Insane. Insane, alright? So during this period, we have witnessed the Commander grow from a young rookie, blah blah blah, okay? Today we have to announce a difficult decision to everyone. Since the cooperation between the Chengdu Digital Sky Technology and which is the national service partner of Girls Frontline, and us will expire on December 31st, 2024. Based on the version number, the national service version of Girls Frontline will stop the game service in mainland China on December 31st, 2024. Alright? So basically what happened is, I believe, I could be wrong, correct me on this, but I think this is like a publisher and developer thing. Supposedly they joined together, but the publisher said, okay, maybe we don't want to do it anymore. And then the developer, they're like, okay, so they have to EOS for now. We have been doing our best to promote the renewal. After many rounds of negotiations, the two parties have not reached an agreement on key terms. So you can see right here, right? We have to accept the decision and will not be able to continue to operate the national service version of Girls Frontline that's accompanied the Commander for 8 years. Alright, just because they couldn't reach an agreement, I believe like usually it's like the... I mean, to be fair, Girls Frontline was never like a high earning potential game, right? So there's that, right? So you can see right here, all platform download entrance will be closed, stop game recharge. From the date suspension of December 31st, the Commander can still play the game normally and use the virtual currency that has been recharged. After the official terminations, okay, the Commander will not be able to play the game normally, nor will be able to use the virtual currency. We are well aware that this news is a great regret for all Commanders for Girls Frontline. We believe, now this is the very interesting part, right? It says here, we believe this is just a temporary farewell. The story of Girls Frontline will not end. In other works in the series of games, the familiar figures of the Commanders will continue to accompany the Commanders in different forms. Maybe we're talking about Girls Frontline 2 and Neural Cloud, right? At the same time, we are planning to present Girls Frontline again in another form. With the Commander's consent, you can inherit the progress of the Chinese version of GFL into the new version. Relevant content is currently being prepared. Okay? So update the age of the world, may we meet again not far away. So this is specifically October 31st, you can see right here, for the Girls Frontline CN version, right? So people are wondering, is the global version going to shut down as well, right? Because like there's something to consider. Apparently, the global version will not shut down. The one that's shutting down is the CN version. Very interesting. I've never seen this before. Usually it's like global shutdown, CN still continue. This game I think is like one of the few games that, as far as I'm aware, CN shutdown, global continue. Like, kind of rare actually, right? So, global will still work as usual apparently, right? So you can see they posted on Discord. More concise announcement, alright? Due to unfortunate situation with business over in mainland China, CN version of the game, understandable that fears of EOS will affect the other servers. We have to repeat, activity will proceed as per usual for the English server or global server and other foreign servers. I believe like JP and whatever will still go on. Only CN servers will be experiencing a temporary suspension of service. For the more elaborate explanation and reasoning behind the issue, please read the following through the links tab. Initially, when I saw this news, I thought, you know, like I'm sure you guys are aware, like a couple of days ago, like yesterday and the day before, there was a lot of games that were like affected by censorship. Snowbreak, what else? Snowbreak and a few others. What am I? PTN, Diablo's Call, a few games, right? I thought like maybe Girls Frontline got affected by that as well, so that's why they have to shut down, right? Because maybe they have like crazy skins, you know? But apparently it's not. This one is like a different issue entirely. Very, very interesting. So they will still continue as per usual. So they are not dead. Yeah, they are not like actually dead. Which is kind of interesting, right? It is kind of interesting. So I feel like this is not the worst or the worst bad news ever. It's just CN and temporary while they move the game over. So I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to move the CN game over to global and then continue their... I don't know, is it like in sync or not? Like, it's like CN ahead of everyone, right? But at least for now, this is going to be, you know, it's good news still, right? Girls Frontline can still continue. It's been out for 8 years. It kind of sucks if they still like They just shut down just like that, right? But yeah, that's for Girls Frontline. Alongside with that, sadly, there's a lot of other games that have been announcing EOS as well, because like we're nearing the November, December, you know, like this is like what, third quarter, fourth quarter, whatever quarter they want to call it, but usually companies are like, they are looking on which games to just scrap and be like, throw it off into the garbage. And one of the few is Final Fantasy Brave Exvius has ended its service. After so long, Ffbe is finally shutting down. Alright, unfortunate. This game has also been out for a while. Alright, you can see this one has officially ended. There were some players that were unhappy. I saw some people writing essay, drama all over about Square Enix being greedy. But Konosuba Fantastic Days will end service next year on January 30. Now, I'm a big fan of Konosuba Fantastic Days. Now, why am I a big... Ooh, 1.4 million views. Now, why am I a big fan of Konosuba Fantastic Days? Because this game is by everybody's favorite company, Nexon. Alright, I'm not sure if you guys are aware of that. Let me see if... Okay. Look at this, right? So, Konosuba Fantastic Days. This is... Wait, did Nexon sold it to someone else? Now it's owned by Sesiosoft. Was it transferred to them? Okay, very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. So, Konosuba Fantastic Days, EOS. I did play this last time. It was an okay game, right? It was an okay game. The game is quite similar to Princess Connect, right? Let me see if I can show you guys. Fantastic Days. Alright. The game is... It's okay, it's very sweep heavy. It's like... It's this... I wouldn't say it's the worst game ever. I wouldn't say it's the best game ever as well. But it's like an okay game, alright? This is how the gameplay looks like. Back then when I was playing it, I did release a reroll. Game is pretty straightforward. Now I'm at... So Aries is it GB? But also today is Thursday. GB. So that's the gameplay pretty much, right? Pretty simple, straightforward. Princess Connect reskin. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it, right? Alongside with that, we also have King of Fighters All Stars have ended service, right? And everybody's favorite company, Netmarble. Alright, a lot of people here hate Netmarble. And that's fine, alright? But a lot of people still love Netmarble, right? There's a lot of love towards Netmarble. Everybody, every day people have been sending love to them. But Netmarble will still probably be number one in a lot of people's hearts. But depending on whether you play this game or not, King of Fighters All Stars, end of service. Now this one is very interesting. Pokemon Masters EX, EOS, specifically in Vietnam, on November 27. I don't know what this is. Like, I thought they maybe have a C server or whatever. This one is for Pokemon Masters EX, which I thought was doing decently well in most other regions. But right here in Vietnam, it's shutting down. Magic Chronicle Isekai RPG. This game is shutting down today on October 29th. Now, why is this game shutting down? Alright, so this is a little bit of an unfortunate situation because we did play this, and I believe I was sponsored to play this as well. Early... Oops, that was a very loud ad, my bad. So this game is by an unknown company, but I did check out the game when it first came out. So this game, let's show you guys a little bit about what it's all about, right? It's an idle game. Alright, it's an idle game, completely chibi and stuff. The truth is, it's actually not too bad, right? But yeah, there's a lot of idle game that competes with it, right? AFK Journey and stuff, so it's like, why would you play this specifically, right? There's Nikkei, AFK Journey, and so many more. So it is what it is. So it is, you can look at this quality and, you know, take it with what you will. But I feel like, you know, that's just unfortunate. One more game that I'm not familiar with. Sengoku Doll Blade Kai shutting down as well. Very interesting. And then, of course, Yagadra Rebirth, we talk about this shutting down on December 26. A lot of shutting down, man. And last but not least, everybody's favorite, Harry Potter Magic Awaken. Now, did I actually make a video of this game, right? Because I remember last time when it first came out, I was rerolling on stream, right? Or at least I was trying to check it out on stream. But I can't remember if I have actually made a video specifically for it. And I did. Okay, so this was all the way back then, 1 year ago. It's not too long ago. So this was sponsored by BlueStacks back then when it first came out. There's this dueling club right here. We did check it out. So this is where we did play it. This game seems to try to enter. Now, one thing that you can consider for this game is like it's very PvP heavy. Alright, it's very PvP heavy. I think that's pretty much what it is. Is it a bad game? I don't think it's a bad game. PvP. But I feel like it doesn't really it's not that good on mobile. I don't think you play these kind of games on mobile. I feel like you play this on PC. Alright. This one basically because the gameplay is like to have free movement. Okay, it's very PvP, and then you have this deck building kind of thing, right? It's like a very different type of game. But yeah, you can see it's shutting down already. So America, Europe, and Oceania. Very interesting. Alright, but I think the CN server will still continue. So there's that. Very PvP, pay to win. I don't know if it's pay to win or not. I only play for like 1 week, 1 or 2 weeks, right? I'm sure like eventually, yeah, you might have to buy certain stuff. But it was fun while it lasted. But yeah, unfortunate. You know, pay to win or not, I was hoping that most of these games would, you know, last as long as it can, because now there's no more Harry Potter game on the Play Store. Alright, if you're looking for one at least, right? So there's that. So these are all the games that are shutting down, man, including Girls Frontline 1 CN. Interesting.